45, 45, 45. And yeah, we have gotten a lot of stuff done. We've got at least one. Is that so? Okay. We've gotten at least one water collector hooked up. And we are going to be working on getting some other stuff out of here. What we need to figure out our way down the stairs real quick. There we go. We're going to go check on the Jennies real quick. And then we need to also take a bit of spears with us. But first we'll check on the generator. 21 days left. It's at 87% condition. We need to start working on electric tearing apart as well to be able to get that up. Now, it shouldn't be too bad as of right now. We've got food and everything else. Spears. Spears. Let's grab some of these fire-hardened spears that are sitting here. We got 8 fire-hardened spears. We'll do that. Oh no, the fries are stale. Alright, well, those are going in the trash. Crap. Wherever the hell I can put them. The funny thing is, it's actually easier to go this way to be able to get to the trash now. Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, all those stale fries and fish fingers. We can't mess around with stale because of our weak stomach. Alright, we do have essentially like 160 space in there to be able to grab cabinets and such, so we should be good. Alright, let's see where we are on the fuel right now. Oh, we're almost full. We're good. We're good just to pull out. How far we have come. Dear Lord. We're going to pop over here real quick, though. I want to see... I hope we can see over here. I don't know if that's working, honestly. Or if it still blocks us off no matter what. I can't wait until we can get metal working up to a certain point. Alright, let's get out of here. Look at our beautiful place. Super secure now. Nice. Gotta love it. Alright, now the other thing I should really be worried about right now is why don't we go ahead and toss one of these on our back. Alright, we are going to go up to Ekron here, and we're going to try to search for cabinets and sinks that I want to be able to tear out. And honestly, I wouldn't mind actually hunting a little bit. We need to get some leather for working on some of the other stuff that we need to work on. That way we can make a drying rack and get all that stuff set up. Oh, hi guys. You know what? You guys are relatively close. Just take care of you all while we're at it. Make it easier. Oh, look at you guys. All of you just chilling out over here. That's a fast shambler. Let them come first. Oh, look at that. More coming from the opposite way over there. Interesting. They are coming from all over the place. I mean, I don't mind it. Every one that we take care of is one less that we have to deal with later on, so... Curious, what is this place? Nah, it's just a little tiny place. Not too worried about that. There are some more zombies over there, but... right now we're worried about getting some easy cabinetry, and that did not seem to be a spot with it, so let's just go ahead and keep on moving on here. I just wanted to take care of those ones by the road, because those are going to be more likely to migrate to our location. You guys can follow me this way. I don't mind you coming behind me here. Because if you guys follow me west, then we're good. Alright, so we're clearly not going to go that way. Let's go ahead and take our right up here by the pond. Roll into those nicer houses in the back area. I will say, I can't wait until this gets some multiplayer. Really cannot. It'll be so nice to be able to do that. And not so nice houses there, but there are some nicer ones up here. Up over in this area. Maybe, I think it actually we're gonna go across the train tracks. We'll find much nicer ones over there. Yeah, you guys have migrated back into this area, I see. Interesting. We literally killed hundreds of you out here. And you guys went back to, there's a nice house. Look at that thing. Holy crap. That's a crazy house. Alright, let's take care of these. You over here? There's gonna be some more following behind us here, but yeah, they're gonna go around the tracks. They're gonna come this way. There's something banging in this house. Oh, hi. How's the cabinetry in the sinks in here? Sinks are pretty eh. Cabinetry is pretty eh. The red oak counter, I'll take that though. Better than what we have. I would prefer like a darker counter, but we're looking for nice things, not being incredibly picky. Alright, any more again? Yeah. Let's just take care of you before you guys end up coming down on me and munching me without me realizing that you're there. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead, well, apparently get this one out of the way. But then we are going to start transferring some of these cabinets. I do not like doing this over here, especially since I have no outline on. I can't see you. There we go. Not a big fan of that one. There's a basement in here. We're gonna go clear this house real quick. Not a bad little house. We have cars. We have cars on too. And there's also a sink back there that we can steal. Nice. We're upstairs or in the basement, one of the two. I hate that. I hate the doors all being open like this. Alright. We'll take the lighter. We need those always. And yes, I hear the zombie that is at the bottom there. Unfortunately, they apparently know where I am exactly. We need a better freaking flashlight, man. Twine. Is that a full battery? It's a full battery. Duct tape. You're inside. So I think what we're going to do... Not seeing anything in there. Wait for you to come upstairs. Baby. Riddle behind us here. What is in this fanny pack? Another lighter. Nice. Some sunflower seeds, some gum. Duffel bag. Interesting. Nope. Alright, no need for the needle and the rope. Remember, there's no power on, so it's going to be really, really hard to be able to look at these places after a certain time at night. So we're trying to be smart about this. I'm pretty sure there is a zombie over here somewhere. Take the full crowbar. Well, maybe we don't. Full crowbar. Take the leather coat. We can break that down. Oh. Then they're in the basement. Okay. Did I ever read First Aid 1? I never finished it. Wow. Actually crazy. Yeah, I do not trust... going downstairs, but I don't think we have a choice. Oh, look at all these guys. Hi. The hell? I just realized I kept all this stuff on me from base, too. That's actually stupid of me. That's crazy. Crazy stupid. Alright, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. Trans, can you go in there? Yes, you can. Rag, can you go in there? Yes, you can. Battery, can you go in there? Alright. Alright, so there's clearly more in here. We saw a couple sinks that we do want to take a hold of. You busted in that back window. There you are. Get my way. So the other one... Oh no, I didn't close this. Because I wanted the sink. I want white... I don't want white cabinets. We'll take the damn sink, but I do not want white cabinets. %25 chance to break. Hopefully we don't. We did not with that one. We took it. Nice. We need sinks, so... I don't want those. Like, I want sinks that I can use with cabinets, so... And I do know the one upstairs as well. So we'll steal this chrome sink if we can. Destroyed that one. And there was a couple bathrooms up here that we can steal sinks from. I don't know if I want those. I kind of like the industrial sinks, which are weird, but... I'm going to put this in the back here. Because we're carrying that industrial sink on us right now. And we'll take a look in the basement, but otherwise... we'll start tearing out cabinets, maybe. So we haven't looked at the garage. Holy crap, it is dark in here. So dork. Do we want... you know what? We'll have the room for it, right? Yeah, it only takes up 40 space. We've got plenty. I suppose we can go through the garage. Yeah, we did look up there. Alright, so I'm guessing this zombie is in the basement. Which I just realized is a 100% no-go right now with the sphere. This is a freaking nice basement. Damn. I was gonna cry if there was ice cream in there. We'll take another respirator. I'll take the calipers. I don't think I grabbed any. Tape. Small file set in the twine because we didn't knew it was there. Sheet metal strips. I'm just grabbing the things that might be a possibility of needing. Alright, we don't need that. Well, we'll take the twine, but... oh. Another claw hammer. Another large knife. And I suppose the full whetstone. Whatever. Dude, this basement was actually so nice. They put their poor little kid down here and Left in Barad, apparently. Do we have any thread in there? We'll take the thread. Well, I know where a pool table is if I want to come grab one. I totally heard another zombie in here, and I don't know why. Oh, epoxy. Another welder's mask, some welding rods, some wire. Metalworking pliers. I don't think I got a metalworking pliers yet. Carpentry chisel, boxes of nails, which we definitely do need. So many of them. I always take club hammers. I always take twine. Long stick for another spear. And duct tape. Alright. We are clear in this place. We can start stealing the cabinets if I want to. Unfortunately, they're not the cabinetry that I would have absolutely wished for, but we might go to a different house real quick to be able to check them out. Maybe we can find different cabinets that we would like, kind of thing. But I don't think we're going to need to, but go ahead and grab the boxes of nails and the long stick and stuff like that and put it in there. The other club hammer, the other claw hammer. And we'll toss all of this goodies in there. All these tools that we need no matter what. We do need the pipe wrench on us. So, we'll take that. Much as I would be okay with those cabinets, I'm kind of hoping that we can find something a little bit more my style, but after all, we have to accessorize in Zomboid, you know, it's... How about Fashion Zoid in the Zompocalypse? And we're going to start taking digital watches too, because we need those to be able to repair the generators. Hi. You don't have a key on you, or Right. We don't need the flashlight on right now. Just you. Oh, shit. It was just you. Yeah, it kind of looks like... What type of cabinets are these? Cedar cabinets. Ooh. There's another zombie in here somewhere. There you are. You want to do that? So we're not particularly finding exactly what I want. The other reason why I'm searching these is just plain because of the fact we still need that W900 magazine. Sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, so we have cedar or we have redwood, or red whatever the hell thingamajiggies, as options right now. We'll check out the other house and see where options are here. As I said, if I can find like a darker wood or something like that, I would 100% go for it, but might not be able to Fashion Zoid much longer here. Hi guys. Bye, guys. Oh, you really just aren't paying attention. Okay. What do we have in here? Ooh. I like the dark. I am seeing a dark theme in here. You're red, you're the red cedar, aren't you? The red oak. Yeah. Well, the plus side is this one also has a corner red oak counter, so we can really go heavy on that if we need to. Sinks I'm not a big fan of, though. I kind of like the industrial sink look better. Those. And nothing there. Look across the way here real quick. Sensing a dark cedar here as well. Yeah, this is cedar. Oh. Didn't expect that in there. Yeah, those are cedar counters. Alright, so I'm sensing the theme. Oh, I just looked. Oh, no, that's not the refrigerator I was thinking it was. There's a nicer refrigerator out there somewhere. Maybe we'll take. Maybe we'll steal refrigerators at 2 sometime. That's like 40 kilos, though. Wait a second. I am sensing a basement somewhere here. Is there a basement here? There is a basement here. Did I not find a key? You know what? Screw it. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna try that. Oh. Oh. Weird. So we can disassemble that wall there. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. You're telling me I can disassemble this bed, get it out of the way, and then I can also disassemble this wall. No, what the hell? Yeah, no. Doesn't count that way. I'm guessing it's this inner part of that wall, but not... Okay, that makes more sense. Why we just didn't have an option to disassemble the door, I don't know, but... There it is. Do I have a flashlight? Oh. I was gonna say, we're gonna be sad about that. Knew that was coming as soon as I saw the frickin' freezer. What's back here? Okay. We're gonna... maybe I'll take the welding rods with me. I take the large handles and the medium handles as well, because those are tool handles. So the medium handles are for things like hammers and stuff like that, and the large are for things like axes. Interesting. Hold on a second. I just realized what was on the ground. You'll always take doorknobs and door hinges. It's also a relatively big house. Big one there. Really, guys? Hi. No. I don't mind this because we need to level up some other weapons other than spears and short blunt. So, I have a plan here. And, I love accessorizing the, Nope. Knew that was coming. Get out of here. Where's the other one? Oh, you guys are being slow over there. Okay. Alright, so we have to be careful because we are taking up all the space that we needed for frickin', for stuff, and I know there's a generator in here. Yeah, we don't need I don't know if we need that. We don't have one of these. I'm taking the circular saw blade. And where did you... Dude, did you seriously just hop across the fence and then hop back across the fence? You have issues. This is cedar again? Yeah, this is cedar again. Get out of here. What type is this? That's cedar as well. Alright, I'm starting to think that, it might just be better to be able to go ahead and grab the red oak counters. Ones that we saw. I was hoping for a darker counter, but we don't seem to be... You know what, though? You know what, though? We're not going to find him in here, either. Good lord, this place is torn apart. I think we've been in here before. I was just going to say, you know what, though? Even though we don't have the dark counters in there, something tells me these, maybe not there, but the apartments upstairs might. Seriously, guys. Leave the windows alone, a-hole. Get out of here. And honestly... Hold on a second. These round outdoor lamps. Remember, we got one of those in the frickin' house. I can use these to light up the frickin' kitchen area. That's actually kind of a score. Oh, there's the cabinets. There's the cabinets we can steal. Those are dark, like redwood with top. Those look freaking fantastic. Those look awesome. Hi, buddy. I know. We left you here last time. I'm sorry. I apologize. No, but in the... Oh my god, wait a second. Alright, we need to do this. Yeah, like, look at how much better these look. And there's tons of them in here. What are these? They're red mahogany counters. Yes, we will take those. Alright, let's disassemble the computer here. Disassemble the gray lamp here. Don't like the sound of that. Get rid of these things out of here. Get rid of these things out of here. I'm gonna pick these up. It's only a 15% chance of ruining, which hopefully I don't. We can pick up all those counters, I will be incredibly happy. Those mahogany counters look fantastic, man. I don't know if we can pick all of them up. Let me go see what type of room we got in the bus here. Just move as much of this stuff up back as we can. Driver's seat that's occupied. Right, what is in our trunk here? Still too much in there, damn. Alright, why are we still... We don't need that. I don't need why we're overweight. Handy knife, toss in there. I mean, it's because of the damn spears, isn't it? Yeah, we need to get going on working on our frickin' other stuff because spears are gonna kill us. Alright. I heard a zombie over here, which is the reason why I'm searching real quick. Alright, he's probably through that door. Means we're good. Go ahead and tear these apart. Toss these on the ground. I'm not a big fan of this. So, you can't take apart the cash registers. You have to move them. Which I think is kind of stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and move these. Assemble our lamp. Go ahead and try to pick these up. These are only 10, so... Wait, this has items in the container? I thought I took it out of there. Do have for inventory, that's a 15-pounder. We do need to replace or repair this stuff for sure. Yeah, we can only put one more in here. We can't even put one more in there. Damn it. What is something that we don't necessarily need in here? That can go in there. Suppose one of those could probably go in here. Duct tape is 0.5, so if we put that all in there, it will get us underweight for this, which means we can do that, and then we can grab the 15 kilo one, and then we can just drive out of here. We'll have to get more sinks later, but this will at least take care of our cabinet concerns. Which, it'll be a while before we find other mahogany counters, but they are slick looking. Then we'll have to steal the carpet from something else. Oh, that's right, we said we were just going to take it and go. Alright, let's go ahead and actually equip the spear just in case. I don't think yeah, I've got room to be able to pry one sink. Where could I possibly find a industrial sink around here? Don't be like me, kids. Freaking the idea of getting an industrial sink is probably just a really bad idea. I probably should just leave it alone. Yeah, probably. Alright, let me catch up here. Hey, what's going, Ghosty? Good to see you again. Yep, we're still going good. I know where I can get freaking industrial sinks from. It's from houses like this with laundry rooms. This is a stupid move, by the way, just saying. The only reason I'm doing this is because I have such high spear level. That I can actually take a ton on while being encumbered. The cucumberness does not affect me. You are a freaking birthday party. Interesting. The only thing I want... This is where I die, is me being an idiot. The only thing I want is your sink from your laundry room. See that? That is a porcelain industrial sink. Nice. That's all I wanted. Alright, cool. We were able to grab another one. Yeah, let's not do that, please. Alright, we got cabinets, we got sinks. We're going to be starting over here. Bye, guys. As I said, if I look for larger houses like that... Once again, stupid! The laundry room back there. That does not have a sink. What is in here? I do hear some really pissed off zombies somewhere. Probably in the basement. Oh no, you know, we're probably over there as well. Oh no. Hi. Bye. Oop. Bye. Let's stop with the stupidity. Get our butts in. Drive home because we are so over-cucumbered it's ridiculous. Because we decided to be able to go Fashion Zoid shopping. But after that crap, I think we deserve a quarter of a box of cereal. Do it, do it. Why do I do this to myself? I'm such an idiot. I just know the type of houses that have that specific type of sink. And I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm a big idiot. Wow. You don't have... Oh, damn it. I thought you had that sink. Apparently not. Oh, shit. We run around him. The stupid things I do for Fashion Zoid, man. We need to build up this bear bus. I can put all types of stuff on it, so we need to kind of work on that. It's time to get back home. Hey, what's going on, Rider Gaming? Hope you're having a great weekend too, man. I will say, this thing is so much easier to turn to turn quickly than the semi was. The semi is easier to turn on the axis, but... And the semi doesn't have to worry about the trailer getting stuck in the ground because of whatever type of mechanics. No. 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 I didn't see him. There's so many of them. Oh, crap, man. You can't pick them up one at a time either. You have to butcher them. Actually, can I pick them up one at a time? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to do this. So it goes into my inventory, and then I can pick up another one. There we are. Yeah. I actually feel really bad. I know it's pixels, but... doesn't make it any better, man. Especially since I just hit a ton of freaking... They're not light, either. That's the thing. We're gonna take care of this zombie. Alright, so this is the last one. Alright. I suppose. I don't know if you guys heard that noise, by the way, but the noise when you hit rabbits, oh my god. The noise is just... Aww. I just hit like 2 of your sisters and 2 of your moms. Actually, that looks like it's a full-grown rabbit, so it's probably like the male one. Man. Rabbits always run the damn streets. You have to be really careful, but... Here's your heart apart, man. I wonder if you can salt meat. I think would make a lot more sense. Hey, dipshit. Look at all these ones that would have gone into my property if I wouldn't have closed it off. We're so freaking over-encumbered, it's ridiculous. So over-encumbered, it's freaking ridiculous, man. Well, we're back into the safety of home sweet home here. Alright, we need to get the rabbits into the freezer right now. I still feel bad about that. We're gonna put the rabbits in the freezer. Actually, I don't know how long we can put the rabbits in the freezer. They're freaking... they're weighty. Hold on a second. I can't even take that one back out. Alright, so we'll put that one in there. Don't have the room in there. I do want to move those, so I think what we're gonna do... I have the corner on me. Suppose the corner can go over here. We'll place the corner that way we can just get it out of the way. Wait a second, what the... oh, over here. Look at how freaking good that looks. That freaking corner, the counter is freaking amazing. We're not going to put that there. Not right now. I don't want to destroy that. We need to... Where is the stale stuff in here? Fresh. We get rid of all the stale? No, there's some stale, but it's only dandelions. That's not going to open up weight for us. 3.93 pound rabbit. Do we have any of these rabbits can fit in there? A couple of them, actually. Oh, the baby rabbits. Damn, man. I feel so damn bad by doing that. Let's go ahead and... dude, in the trash. Idiot. Come on. Let's go ahead and take that mahogany counter out. Kinda don't know if I want that to work, honestly. We're gonna go ahead and... didn't mean to do that. We're gonna go ahead and toss these on the ground for a second. Right there. Because I want to pick that up, the cheap counter. I don't care if this breaks. I want to place down the mahogany counter. There we go. And then we can put the sink on that. And we can toss all this stuff off the ground to that one. We're starting to get our butts up there. Plumb this sink as well. I might go down to the basement and grab that. How much room does this have? Only 30, so it's not that much bigger than the freezer in there. We need to grab one of those from the frickin', what do you call it? I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these out. Be able to create some room. That way I can put the rabbits in there. Crap, I can't even put those in there. We can always go through and frickin' forage for more of this stuff, so I'm not too worried about it right now. What else is in the freezer that we can get rid of? How much room do we need to be able to get this rabbit in there? 3.93 pounds. Oh my god, that's a lot, actually. Not enough to be able to do this. I think what we need to do... Alright, well, I know what's going to happen. That noise! That noise, man! Just be done with it, please. Oh my god. So we get a rabbit head, which we don't want a rabbit head, man. We really don't. But I know what I need it for, and it's gonna suck, but... oh my god, what is this? Get the bones. Okay, pick up this... So the reason why you do this is you need them for other things. Like the rabbit head, I need to slice the rabbit head. It sucks, but... this animal brain can be used for brain tan, which is required to be able to freaking cure a... yeah. Alright, you know what, we're gonna go in for a penny, in for a pound. We're gonna put the rabbit family back together, but it'll be up on top of our refrigerator. Alright, we got a 4 cut of rabbit meat. Let's go ahead and light this fire real quick. Put the rabbit meat in there. Shouldn't take long to cook. Alright, we don't have any more on us, which is fine. Let's go and pause up for a second. And to answer this, or to answer these questions, is, yeah, it's the bear bus mod. It's a bear bus mod. How long did that fence take to make? It took a while. It took a while. It is, I would say, what, 2 in-game days with speed ups? Not too bad. I mean, it took a lot more to be able to cut down the trees and saw them all up and stuff like that. But I also had a relatively high um, carpentry level. I was at like carp 5 when I started that. And now I'm up. It got me way up there. I'm up to I'm working at carp 9 now. Just, what, 45 days in, so, yeah. Alright, let's get this cooked up. Also, the reason why I'm doing this is because I do not want... I do not want to butcher any more of this without reading the butchering book. Well, I think some rabbit meat might actually be pretty good. Alright, we got the rabbit meat. We can put out the fire here. We're going to put down one of these sheep counters just to get it out of the way. Once again. We do have this rabbit meat. It's a pork cut, but that's fine. It's going to take care of our hunger. And I do think we have... No, we don't have any more on there. We'll have to get this stuff moved out of there tomorrow. We did get some rabbit leather out of it, which is small leather, if I'm correct. No, it just gives us rabbit leather, so it's not going to really help out a lot. So we'll turn this, like, into our hide area, I guess you can say. We'll place the bones over here on our nice mahogany counter. That makes sense. And we'll break and go. There's gonna be a lot of people are gonna be like, "What the hell?" All right, we're saving that up because of the fact that it can be used to be able to tan hides. So, and we're gonna need to be able to tan hides if we're gonna make a bellows to be able to make a blacksmith, or to be able to make an advanced blacksmith. So, or an advanced forge. We have a lot of work to be able to do. We are going to be setting up our other area over here. I mean, we got a lot done. We got a lot done. I will say that. Well, I completely put that in the wrong freaking cabinet. Wow. Hold on a second here. Wait. That all goes in the other cabinet. This one is for only things for lighting up frickin' the fire. Alright, why don't we go ahead and steal that out of here real quick. We've got another couple mahogany counters. We should have a sink in here too. Porcelain industrial sink. But one of the mahogany counters down. Actually, yeah, we won't have room for it over there. So we'll put one of the mahogany counters down over here. I eventually do want to replace all the counters with mahogany, but it'll take time. And I don't think we can find these in mahogany, but who knows? Maybe we will one day. Go ahead and move all this to the ground as we continue our fashionzoid. So we know we can't put sinks over in this area because it's not considered indoors, but we do have these. Hopefully these 3 sinks do something. So that's the top one. Let's go ahead and put all of that in there. Alright, so we got back where we need to here. I do want to see forced industrial sink. We can... Okay. That is mighty interesting. We can drink, we can fill, or we can wash, but we can't... It doesn't count our bottles. Okay. So all of these are having that issue. Yeah, we're having the issue with fill. Curious, can I... No, I can't do that. Transfer liquids to... See if we got a target here. Yeah, it's only the plastic water bottles. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to fill our water bottles at the well. Not there, which sucks. Until we can figure out what's going on with that. Go ahead and pick all this stuff up too. Because we're going to slowly start moving all this stuff in here. What I want to do is clear this wall here so we can knock out this entire wall as well. Because we're trying to clear this all out. Unfortunately, as you can tell, we're at 71.6 Fahrenheit here. As smooth as it across that, 71.7. It counts this as an outdoor area for some reason. I have no idea why. No flippin' idea why. Alright, but with that, let's go ahead and get up and get some sleep here. We are overweight, though. Why are we overweight? Slightly overweight. Not too bad. Put our spears away for a minute here, I guess. We have all these fire-hardened spears on us. We can put those down. Which will get us underweight. Alright, let's go to sleep. We're going to wake up in the morning. We're going to repair our gen. We're going to work on maybe a butchering book if we can find one. And then we've got to work on some other things. Alright, let's get some sleep. We will see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there. And we will see you guys again for day 46. Have a good night.